What's up, everybody? So I was gonna make my videos a lot more official, but I don't think I need to. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback about the way my videos are, and that they're personal and like general conversation, which honestly uh, was what I had intended. I wanted them to be very non-abrasive, as much as they can be, and honest and forthright. So sounds like I'm accomplishing my goal. Today, I wanted to cover a topic that I have not discussed much at all, really. The love bombing phase. Hmm. That's an interesting phase. Um, where do I begin? It was definitely flattering, but definitely too much so. And I want to give you a couple examples. This individual had just left her last boyfriend. Um, Keep all this in mind, like mentally note it. Just left her last boyfriend, and within a couple of weeks was already telling me that she loved me. Um, Silly me. Silly me. I thought I was super special. That was not the case. There wasn't. This person didn't do a lot of compliments. I never really got any compliments. Actually, even during the love bombing phase, she was already cut me down in ways. I remember a specific occasion. This was in like the first two occasions, actually, within the first few weeks, that she would get upset with me. After the first few weeks, this is in the first few weeks, she got upset with me. She's like, "If you don't stop that, I'm gonna leave you." And that was the weirdest fucking shit. Threatening somebody after a couple weeks. That was weird. Number two was I was telling, like, we were having some kind of discussion. And I was trying to tell her like my inner desires and wants and what I wanted in my future and what I wanted to do. And I was talking about how I wanted to write, a screenplay and stuff. And she literally said, "You can't do that. You're not smart enough." So those were just a couple examples of degrading me, literally within the first few weeks. Um, but the love bombing that she did, here's how it played out. Um, Social media, she bombed the fuck out of my social media. Like every single day was up there, like, "I love you so much, and you're the best thing that ever happened to me," and posting pictures and doing this and doing that. Looking back on it, hindsight 2020, that was totally to try to scare away other people or other women. That was not because she felt that way about me at all. It was totally trying to like lay claim to her territory. Uh, so some of it was really inappropriate. Some of it, even my friends commented on, like, "Dude, that was really fucking um, strange." Like, she would post on my Facebook wall about sexual acts and stuff, and people were like, "Dude, why is she putting that in public?" Like, obviously, it was to try to scare away other people. Um, Most of the love bombing, though, was sexual. Um, but strangely sexual. For instance, one occasion is I don't recall exactly what I was doing. I was refinishing something, and I went with her to a fabric store. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to a fabric store before, but this place is full of like 80-year-old women, maybe some 40-year-old women, and a couple of kids. That's about the only people that are fucking in there, and I'm in there with her. And we're walking down the aisles, and I mean, there's plenty of people in there to see. And she's like grabbing my dick and like trying to get me to stop from walking and like making out with me as these like 80-year-old women are watching. I'm not gonna lie, that made me hugely uncomfortable. Like super fucking inappropriate to do that in front of these people. Um, but that was kind of shit that she would do. Um, when we first started dating, we were going out to nightclubs and stuff. And I was well known for being a good dancer, and I think that made her jealous. And she sat me down on like a bench area of this one nightclub, literally got on top of me and practically, well, without penetration, practically fucked me in this nightclub in front of everyone. That was also super fucking uncomfortable. Um, so where I'm getting with all of this and these little examples is that the love bombing that I experienced was not so much um, complimentary at all. It was more to show the world that she was with me, to try to to hedge her bets, basically. Scare off other women that might be interested, because she knew I was very popular, stuff like that. It was very uncomfortable and awkward. I mean, it was flattering because I was like, geez, a girl has never wanted me this fucking bad. Like girls who wanted me, but never this much. But at the same time, it was like this is too much, a little bit too much. Um, so then we move on to the fact that this relationship was on and off again, on and off again. Social media, you can see everything, and I'm not an idiot. I know what was happening. Within the span of I don't know, the last year that this was kind of like dwindling off, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, I can't say for sure. She did the exact same thing with every other guy. She made a new guy very heavy on his Facebook about how much she liked him, and very quick to say I love you, very quick to basically make public that they were sexual. Not only that, within the span of that same time, I think probably 4 or 5 guys got called her soulmate. Of course, at the same time, she was saying that I was their soulmate. Um, I'm no expert on soulmates, clearly, but I'm pretty sure those are rare. I don't think they come along, every 2 months per se. Um, no, I mean those red flags were there. Um, so this girl was obviously, if you want to break it down into the technical terms, a somatic narcissist. She used her body to garner supply, her sexuality to garner supply, not at all her brain. So the first bit of it was really sexually heavy, more so than I can possibly even begin to explain. But at the same time, it wasn't sexually heavy in a way to please me. It was sexually heavy in a way to try to like hook me and scare off other people. It was kind of like a double-edged attack there. But it wasn't like I was getting my sexual needs and wants met by any means. I wasn't at all. Like sex was bland and mechanical and kind of rather upsetting, really. She, like I said, she was somatic and she used her body for what she could. She had a nice body, so I think that's more what probably kept me around. But um, I don't know. This love bombing part is tricky, but what I can say with absolute certainty is that she exhibited the exact same behavior with every single guy in the same manner. They're really quick to say "I love you." The jumping into a relationship quickly after you got over another one, or over another one. Um, the kind of flood of pictures and conversations on social media, the scaring off of other people, the outrageous public sexual displays, the calling a soulmate. Um, this happened with every single guy that I was, I don't know, discarded for. So you see this pattern. Just that what really hits me is the pattern is that she goes from, okay, one relationship ends. I mean, I'm talking within maybe a week or two. Boom, another relationship, and it's immediately the same, really heavy. I love you, soulmate. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Scare other people off. Um, and it's happened. The reason I bring this up is it's happened so systematically that it's impossible to ignore. Um, it's like a fucking playbook, even more so than the devaluing and discarding is. And we've already, I think, discussed that at length to know that that's definitely her MO. Uh, but this the way she treats men in the beginning, I think, is even more predictable than anything else. You just see it time and time and time and time again. Um, and silly me. Silly me. I thought that I was something special, and like I'm sure that every other guy was like, "Man, I must be really important to this girl," but it was all lies. Um, especially when you see that pattern. That was every single bit of that was staged, act, and lied about, and had absolutely nothing to do with me or any other person she was with. It was totally about her gaining, her supply and control over somebody. And it's really just, I guess I wanted to make a video about it because I was thinking about it today and how predictable and how disgusting it was. And I really just want to make a video because it's so sad and so sickening. And it kind of put me in a little bit of a bad mood for a little while today. Um, but again, again, at the end of these videos, when I try to discuss it, it leaves me pretty much speechless. I can't imagine it. It's so much of a strange behavior. It's like it doesn't even matter who it is or anything. It's just like it's just it's almost like they have this automatic like system response to situations, and no matter what happens or whatever the dynamics are, it's just this automatic fucking response to everything. Um, it's it's really strange. I can't even imagine uh, um, that sort of scenario happening in my life or any of my friends' lives or my family life, for that matter. Um, so if somebody's coming on too quick, too sexual, too over the top, pronouncing their love for you too quick, socially or personally, there's a fucking problem for sure. Um, so something to think about, and this is a shittily, poorly put together video, but it's worth something, I'm sure, to somebody.